I've been receiving a few feedback comments on my latest videos on YouTube. My videos talk about these deep subjects which are intrinsically tied up to my personal experiences and what I've been through. And my intention was to just simply share those experiences in the most effective way possible, which, according to these feedback comments that I got, turns out to be a little too general, like the big picture only. Plus, it's, let's say, presented under this poetic way of like explaining things, right? Because I'm making it sound like some epic thing, which it is. It is quite epic. To me, it is, you know. So since this comes down to a matter of believing in yourself and actually believing that something is possible and you are capable of doing so, then this whole thing is entirely true, and this is my truth. I don't do it on purpose. You know, it's not like I have a plan, like, hey, yeah, let's make a video and I'm gonna do it this way, this is what I'm gonna say. I've actually tried to do that, and it's so, I feel like it's like too many obstacles, like such a setback to stop halfway through the video. Oh wait, let me check through my notes and look through the script. Oh, okay, so you're supposed to blah blah blah, and oh shit, it wasn't like that, right? Let me check the notes again. It's like, you see, it feels slow and not really natural, which is what I don't like about this. When I sit in front of the camera like I am right now, I like to just simply be myself. And this is my way of being myself. This is what I do. I just sit here and I record my thoughts, and I try to express myself in the clearest, most direct way possible for you guys. If you want to see exactly the steps I'm talking about, what I'm talking about, you know, when I say things like, yeah, you should push yourself beyond your limits, and like, what does that mean? Because that could truly mean anything. You know, the scale of that could be like, I don't know, stay for 10 more minutes on this painting. You know, don't quit yet. Just hold up for half an hour more, you know, half an hour longer before, you know, you go to have dinner or something like that. Like, just delay gratification. But that's the point, right? The point of me explaining all these things that feel general to most people is that they are actually general, because they can be applied to anything, literally anything. You could just extract the little seeds from my message and apply it to anything you want in your life, and it would work, because it still applies. It is effective on every single layer of existence. And that's the point of my message, that anything I talk about is actually applicable to every single other realm of endeavor. It works on every single other area of life, whether it is like the relationship with your family, relationship with your friends, the relationship with your boss, with your work colleagues, with your workout friends, even with yourself. Actually, that's the most important one, I would say, because if you don't respect yourself, how do you expect someone else to respect you, right? How do you expect your friends to respect you? How do you expect your family to respect you? If they see you not even believing in yourself in the first place, how are they supposed to believe in you? It's not going to happen. That's something that you inspire other people to do. When they see a committed individual that truly believes in himself and wakes up every day with purpose, with a sense of purpose and divine drive to actually pursue those goals and chase his dreams non-stop until he makes it happen, regardless of how long it takes. It doesn't matter. He just keeps going because there's something he truly believes in, and he's not gonna stop until he makes it happen. That's what inspires people. Not a dude that's like, maybe I could do that, but I'm not sure. You know, like, that's not inspiring. What's inspiring is like, I'm extremely convinced that this is what I'm gonna end up doing, and I'm not gonna stop until I make it happen. It's like, it sounds very different. I don't know, I just made it up on the way, right? But it sounds very different, and that's the point. What matters is that you believe it, and that will already put you in front of other people, at least in your mind, right? And this is like, we're walking a very thin line here between inspiring yourself and pushing yourself to make something happen, believing something until, like, faking it until you make it, right? And being extremely delusional, because it's like, no, I can, yeah, I'm the strongest man alive. No, you're not. But when you're doing those 400 push-ups, you must feel like it in order to complete the 400 push-ups. Now, of course, you're not the strongest man alive. There might be even stronger dudes than you, for sure. But believing that you are in that very moment is going to carry you to the finish line, is going to help you achieve your goal, which is to finish the 400th push-up. I promise, I can guarantee that's how it works. Well, that's how it works for me. But see, now I'm like, again, jumping between general stuff and very specific stuff. I just made it up, like the push-ups. I just made up an example here just to make it make sense for you. Because, I could really come up with real examples. Like, for instance, for me, and I still have to make this video, which is what I told the people who gave me this feedback. I said, yeah, but I have videos coming up on that too. Like, I don't know how to jump into details straight away if you guys have no context whatsoever, right? So for me, it ranges from, it's all about health, actually. And it ranges from working out, to dieting, to actually setting up my mindset, in a very healthy way, like positioning myself on the board of the battleground, of life. Like trying to put myself in the best position possible to make the best moves possible. And that's where I started to work on my foundations. So my foundations were not how strong I am, not how smart I am, but how resilient I am, how consistent I am, how long can I endure pain and suffering without quitting, without giving up. And once I passed that threshold, I realized that I'm actually getting stronger. I'm actually getting faster. I'm actually improving my agility. I'm actually getting better at painting. I'm actually getting better at coming up with stories, at writing stories, at world building, at improving my audio quality, at making more money, at getting better clients, treating my family even better now. Like being able to give them like the treats they always deserved. Just basically be the change you wanted to see in the world. At least contribute to it. Be a part of it. Like, this is only the beginning. This is step one. We're merely getting started. So once I got myself to that point, I realized, okay, it's not about the destination, it's more about the journey. It's more about what I do every single day. It's not about getting there specifically, because eventually we will make it to the top, We're still climbing this mountain non-stop. We will eventually make it to the top. But what's gonna make it count is that we don't stop right now. It doesn't matter at which point we are right now. Like, we're climbing this mountain, right? It doesn't matter how high or how low we are. As long as we keep pushing and keep climbing, keep moving your feet, left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot, non-stop. Don't stop. That's rule number one. Don't quit. Work very hard, mind your own business, and you'll make it to the top. Of course, you must help other people. If it's possible for you to help them, by all means, offer them your hand, right? Now, don't try to force a horse to the water. You can take them to the water, but you can't make them drink. If they're truly thirsty, they'll find a way. Yeah, I'll eventually make more videos on this topic, like I said, on any of these topics actually, which I'm sure they could all be contained within this simple bubble called improvement or mindset, or whatever the name is that you want to put on it, like the label, right? Because I'm pretty bad at that. I need like a bunch of different names because I feel like it's really difficult to mash this up together into this single thing that we call progress or evolution or personal development. You see, I already said like 4 or 5 different things, which in one way or another come down to symbolize the same thing. But I'm definitely willing to make more videos on this. So if you guys like this topic, just let me know. Hit me up in the comments or send me a message on my Instagram or something. I don't know. I'm not much on social media these days. It's been a while actually since I've used my phone, and that's for instance, that's another example that I could talk about. Like, stop using your phone so much. It's like resisting temptation. When I say resist temptation, it sounds like a general thing, but I can actually pinpoint it down to like, you're really hungry, you're really craving some sugar right now, like you've just seen maybe an advert or some commercial of some soda drink or some junk food like pizzas or something sweet, I don't know. Or maybe you've seen like a video game trailer, or your friends are actually playing right now and you're like, oh damn, I want to play, but I can't because I got to do my homework, or I got to finish this project, or I got to do this other thing instead, which is occupies a higher position on my priority list. You can't skip that. You can't just throw that away and just join your friends and play games. It's not how life works. Therefore, you must develop this sense of responsibility for yourself. The things you do when nobody's watching, that's what matters. You have to become your own boss. And I'm not talking like like you have to create a business and no, like in your mind, you are your own boss. You must rule yourself. You gotta rule your own mind, not the other way around. You can't let some inanimate objects like pills or cream or burgers or video games or a computer or a phone or something like that rule you. You can't do that. Fuck those cigarettes, man. They're not helping you in any way. Fuck those drugs. Fuck the alcohol. Fuck that drink. No. Say no. Just say no and accept that you are boss. Show them who's boss. Okay? Anyway, I don't mean to make this any longer. Thanks for watching. Keep learning, keep improving. It's who we are. It's what we do. See you next time. Bye-bye.